it puts a break in the tape. So after a 10-hour stream, I have 10 1-hour videos, not one 10-hour video. Gotta break the tape. Yeah. I forgot the other phrase, the more modern phrase that sounded more appropriate. It was a thing. Break the tape. You know, young people go, a tape. What's a tape? Like cassette tape, audio tape. What's a tape? They're used to a digital CD. So what was it? Break the recording, I think, is something like that was what we came up with. I forgot. It was another lifetime ago, last season. How's your back, Croc? Same old crap. I finally found out what's wrong with mine. It sucks, but you know, at least it's not going to kill me. I found out I have scoliosis and degenerative disc disease. Like, oh great. Well, that explains why I'm crooked and walk sideways and why my back hurts like crazy all the time. Same, yeah. Well, us old guys, we like to joke. Pain is our friend. Pain reminds us we're not dead yet. I mean, you gotta laugh about it because, you know, what's the other option, right? Grin and bear it. Laugh your ass off. It's true. Oh, there's a hairy spider. Kill it! Here, I'll help you. Oh, I really don't want those lock-picking tools there. Oh, I forgot to unfavorite those, that's why. I can't see. You guys done yet? Court Gaming, GG. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. You need a transplant. I don't think they're transplanting spines yet. Yeah, guys, feel free to drop in any photos. Help yourself in Discord. You don't need to wait for it to show up on screen. If you go to the home page, just click on the icon. It'll let you right in. I go in there periodically and respond to everything. And if you want to watch the VODs, they're on YouTube. You can watch them on Twitch. Most people seem to watch them on Twitch, but I find that when the internet provider breaks down and all the buffering and all the skipping and it gets kicked off, it skips a lot, and you never know how much. So there's really clean, complete copies on YouTube. Yep, Fallout just mentioned that. happened today, Sid. I use Discord to send out notifications that I'm prepping for a live stream. And there was at least one person that asked me to do that on Twitter as well, so I did. I tried it today, and it would not let me sign in. I don't know, I might have spent a half an hour beating my brains out, making sure I knew my username and my password and all this stuff, and uh, I finally gave up. I took Twitter right off my homepage. I took out all the paragraphs on my homepage that directed people to Twitter. Yeah, it is frustrating. Now, I know enough to not rage quit on something like that. I know I'm not really fluent. I haven't been doing it for years. So I know, I'm probably doing something wrong. But, I've learned a few tricks. And after spending a half an hour trying to sign in and kept being told.
All right. Mother is just outside this door. I have a plan.
And kept being told that it's incorrect, and trying to go through with, oh, I forgot my password, send me a password, and it wouldn't do that. I'm like, I don't know, we'll have to look at this again sometime. What's the plan?
I'll present you as the sacrifice.
Oh,
Just play along.
yeah.
While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike. And together we can kill her.
Can I trust you? Kill her? You're gonna kill your mother?
And it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again.
I don't know.
Enough. Let's go.
That's hard to believe. Mind if I pick some mushrooms first? That's hard to believe. You never used Twitter, and not just because of Elon. Well, I don't use Twitter. If you were to look at all my tweets, every one of them's the same. Basically says, about to start live stream on Twitch. That's it. I think I had 46 tweets. I think I read that in the stat today. 46 tweets. And that's what they all are. That's what I use it for. There was one guy who asked me to notify through Twitter. So I did. Thinking maybe someday 2 people would want it. Or 3 people. I don't know how many people were using it. Probably not that many. But I used it for that. Okay. So I'm supposed to pretend to be the sacrifice. Let's do a save. The last time I came here, I just went ballistic and just
Greetings, Mother.
full face tanked this whole area.
I found a willing subject for you.
I'll play
Payment has
along
already
this
been
time.
discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you?
But oh my God, how then can you practice your free speech? Yeah. Free speech as long as certain parties don't disagree with it. Last time I did not dare sit in this chair. This time I'm going to play along.
I'll just prepare the subject now.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now.
Is someone there? No. Can't win this.
Is this where I get up and help? That's not the spell I wanted. So is Ilya...
It's on yourself.
Such an abrupt end to our game.
Don't be sorry for me. I just... If I would have known it would come to this... Mother... Keep Mother's staff. Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind. Goodbye. And thank you.
Goodbye. I thought you were going to be my follower. You look good in jeans.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. I suppose it would be better than sitting around thinking about all this. I could also do some good for a change. Sure, I'd go with you. Lead the way.
I'm looking forward to checking out those photos of that build at 10 Pines as well. I know Croc has VODs on his builds. I've got my Fallout 4 game played up to the point where I have to pick a faction and finish the game and then build. All my settlements are opened. I don't think I found them all yet. And they just got a couple sleeping bags and a little bit of water and a little bit of food. Just the bare bones. Just... I barely started to... I call it phase 1 building. It just started. This looks like a spell book, a skill book, but I think I've read it. No, I haven't. Oh, gained a level. We'll take that. So right now, I've decided to get my health up to 200 before I continued piling like a stat dump into Magicka. If I'm using that phrase right, it might mean the opposite. Unless that free speech is teasing Elon. Then he'll close your account quicker than a Tesla running over your head. Probably the extent of my social media is my Discord. So the very few people that watch me stream get to know why they haven't seen me streaming in a while. No, I'm not dead. I just got a broken computer. One of the young guys that when he first met me, he didn't know I take the summers off, and when he saw me again in the winter, he goes, "Oh my God, I thought you were dead." I said, "I know I'm old, but geez, I didn't think I had a foot in the grave yet." Now let's... I'm interested. Oh, I need 70 for that. Three times as far away. Yeah. What's this one do? Double duration for Atronox. Oh, so the Flame Atronox. I love the Flame Atronox. Its character originally was a... I dressed her in a... It was a mod. It looked like Daedric armor, but it was more like a one-piece bathing suit. But it didn't look like Daedric. It looked like Daedric, but it was on fire. It was flamed. A little risque, not too bad, but really cool looking. I don't have a set to show you anybody right now. It's somewhere else. I put it on a person somewhere. Destruction, restoration, altering, enchanting. Enchanting. This is what I need to work on. Got a ways to go. And the enchanting I'm concerned about is armor. Skill enchantments. I can't get there yet. Got smithing up to 100. During my play testing and setting up the game, like I said, this character, like the last, was a series. She's a seamstress, and she takes the linen wrappings from the tombs and makes fancy robes out of them and sells them for big money. That's how I make all my money. I got a lot of money. Light armor would be nice. Can't get that yet. I'd like to get that, but I'm not there yet. One-handed. I'm not there yet. I do want to go dual. And I'll choose this if I can't find something better. I refuse to spend a single slot in archery or sneaking. Well, apparently I don't need to pick lockpicking. I just opened the master and I only broke 2 or 3. I'm not a pickpocket yet. Speech, I like persuading. I'm not a big, strong-looking character, but I was able to persuade that nasty orc to leave that guy alone. Because after all, I do have a speech up to 59. So I like to be able to persuade. This I don't need. This, it's on the other side of persuasion, bribery. Not interested in bribing. But this, I would like to have. And that would be okay too. But I'd have to waste a slot here just to get there. I'll be doing alchemy. Not really doing any. I don't think I have any illusion spells. I have alteration. Oh, I've got conjuration second. Usually these things like, let's see. I best way to explain it is over here in here we go, restoration. You know, you pick that, you use less magicka to throw a novice spell. And then if you pick that, you use less to throw an apprentice. And like that. In that, same thing, you use less magicka to throw these higher level spells. How come I can't find that in conjuration? Because I'm throwing an adept. Maybe it's here and I haven't found it yet. No, it's not there. Oh, apprentice. Okay. And then I can get up to here. Here we go. That's where I can best put this slot right now. You know, a lot of people talk about the build. But I find I don't have enough points to put in my build. So I put them somewhere else. So I kind of have myself spread all out. You know, as I'm saying it, I think the solution is dawning on me. If I want to build my conjuration, I should just not use my sword. I should just continually conjure. Keep conjuring. That's how that would work. Okay, but lest we forget why we're here. This was just a prelude. We're here for Crow's Tooth. I don't think there's anything up there. We're here for Crow's Tooth. There's my quest marker. This was a real tough fight. There's some Forsworn up here, and another Haggrave that just... they're tough. And I don't have any sneak perk going on, so it's not easy for me to sneak. They're probably too far away for me to, yeah, that's too far away for me to throw my guy. What if I put him there? Okay, well, he's in it. I see two Hag Ravens. He killed one already. He killed the second one. Whoa. He killed the third. Someone killed the third one. He killed the third one. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. He just laid waste to this whole group. Oh my god. Dude, I'd kiss you if you weren't male. Okay, Crow's Tooth Camp. Yes, you will. She's powerful too. She was a big help. But I was counting the ghosts. Something to do with that conjured ghost. Whatever he's called, the Tomb Guardian. Let's see, Tomb Guardian. When he kills something, it turns into a ghost. That blue aura you see. For 3 seconds or so, and then it disappears. Read Linnell's note. I don't understand why it turns into a blue ghost for 3 seconds and disappears, but that's how you know he's killed something. I was counting the blue ghosts. Linnell's note. Arkwind Point. At Arkwind Point, the bones of the dead rattle in their stone cages. But the old magic is strong in those mountains. Yes, it is. And with the help of the cat, who is a rat, priest of Namira, no less, the crow will set them free. No cryptic. With his help, an army of bones will dance to her call, be they warriors, shadows, or beasts. Yet the cauldron shows the bones of 2 others, dragons in mortal flesh, who seek to challenge her inside towers of frost and stone. It will be up to the crow to pick both their bones clean. I don't really know what all that means, but I know this quest. And this was just another interim, another in-between step. All for Crowtooth. I've played that quest twice. And both times I died multiple times. I don't just mean 2 or 3. The first time, I don't know if I died 6, 10, 12, 15 times. Probably not 15, but... And I had a follower die. I forgot who it was. I thought the follower was essential. I couldn't believe it. But I finally killed Crowtooth. I'm like, geez, do I do a reload and bring back the follower? That means I'm gonna have to try to kill Crowtooth again. I don't know if I can. So I played it. I just left the follower dead. And someone in chat told me the follower is essential, but the Dragonborn can kill him. Like, oh, so it was friendly fire in all the all the confusion and bouncing around, and I nicked her with my sword and that killed her? I think that's what happened. So it's made me gun shy now, swinging my sword around my follower. This I don't understand this little add-on to this. I don't know if it just happens to be a neighboring site. There's really nothing there. A troll and some bones and I don't know, a couple worthless tier 0 items to pick up. Okay, so now where's it sending us now? Arcwind Point. Have I found that? No, I haven't. I really like this quest. This is challenging.
Hey now, you be careful with that fire.
You want me to kick your what? You gonna be okay here, dude? I'll bring the follower with me. I tell you, that was a big help having her there. The first time I went to do this quest, oh, there's a bear down there. Let's just move on. I'm assuming there's a bear down there. I see 3 beehives. I don't know. Maybe one time I played it and there was a bear down there. Yeah, the first time I played this quest, what a shit show. In a good way. Sort of. Difficult? See, the bear turns into a ghost for a few seconds. And then goodbye. I don't understand what that is. Oh, I just got over. Just got cucumbered. I almost never use that bow and arrow. I do like to keep it though. Oh no, 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 no. Don't put that on. You keep these. You got over cucumbered. Yes. I try not to use those modern cliche meme type words. But when I heard somebody say cucumbered, I just adopted it. I think it's hilarious. At a half a pound apiece. That stuff adds up. Not a lot of weight there. 130 pounds. I must have a bunch of miscellaneous. I didn't pick up too many books. Couple. £74 is what I've been getting down to. Oh, I got down to 59. Makes me wonder, what did I get rid of that I normally don't? Okay, so that's her storm Atrionoc or whatever, ice or what, ice Atrionoc. Yeah, so the first time I played this quest, this part of the quest, I aggroed a giant, a fistful of skeletons, I think a fistful of zombies, a Draugr Lord, a handful of Forsworn, or bandits, and Crowtooth. All trying to kill me at once. And I was low level. I didn't realize, you know, I'm tier 0 player and I'm in a tier 3 quest. It's difficult to locate this place. I don't. I don't know if that's the path, but I got a mountain goat. And I just could not overcome all those enemies. And so I tried to not. Yeah, I'm in the wrong. I think we need to go around. I recognize that tower. That's the back door. I kind of don't want to go in that way. So I thought, okay, well, maybe since I'm dead, now I know all these things, maybe I can avoid aggroing this and aggroing that. And my favorite thing I was able to do. Okay, what are you? You're a hunter? How come you hunters never take the hides on these things? Oh, he's an old orc. He's looking for he's looking for an honorable death. I'm not here for you now. I've already bumped into this guy somewhere else. I'll bump into him again. So I ended up getting the dragon to aggro on the skeletons and kill off the skeletons, and then the other, and But I still had to deal with all the bandits in Crowtooth. Oh, okay, so I've been here, but that doesn't take me where I want to go. And neither does that. Ouch. Oh. We're done here. Oh boy. Will this circle around and get me where I want to go? Maybe. I remember this place was difficult to access. Man, I'm way off base. Way off base. So what do I need to do? Come in here? Let's go around the other side. It's up there. So let's try to circle around to the right instead of the left. Usually if you keep your eye open, you'll see a little path open up. And then the path will end up getting you there. You shouldn't have to climb mountains. Although, if I have to, I'll pull out my blink teleport spell. I can get almost anywhere with that. I don't think this was the way either. You gonna be a path? You don't look like a path. Ooh, oh. This might be it. I have a good feeling about this. Usually something like this is the solution. But is it? I feel good about it. I feel good. We're getting close. Uh-huh. This is it. No, don't wait. Save. Do a hard save. Okay. Now, one thing I've done is I've eliminated the dragon factor. There's no dragons in this game. So let's not leave anything at the back door. I know there's a bunch of enemies of some kind down here. So let's not bypass them and let them sneak up behind me. Once I start fighting that dragon lord, the dragon is usually sitting right up on the top of that. Sleeping. And these guys don't know I'm here yet. Oh, and there's another way to come down in through there. There they are. Hey. No touching. I don't think there's anything in here. Oops. Oh no. I didn't know he was here. Ebony sword. Finally starting to find some ebony. Okay. Well, there's a word wall down there. There's probably another one up there. Going to lurk, losing the battle with my eyes. Oh, have a good one. Rock of gold. Thank you, sir, for the raid and everything you do. Take care of yourself. Thanks again. Fallout 3 fan is the king of emotes. I think I'm the king of lurk. When I first find a channel, and I did that with Croc, I chatted an awful lot. And then I started lurking. That's a new emote for me. It's cute. You know, that would make a nice tattoo if a person were so inclined. I think there's like, I don't know if it's a mod convention, but Twitch at some point had, I don't know if it was Twitch or Budweiser or some marketing, some company did a thing for mod. Could have been Doritos or Mod Love. There you go. Mod Love. Oh, hello. Boomski. Where do you guys all come from? I thought you guys were all dead. I thought we just killed you all. And where'd you all come from? I'm glad I was taking my time. I didn't want to have to fight all these guys at once. These two Draugr Lords, they're not even the one I was referring to. He's up there and around the corner on the way to the tower. Oh, I'm over encumbered again. What did they do? Just respawn? I don't get it. We've already killed like a group of 5 of these, and then another group of 5 come running out. Right? Let's see. I think we can do something with her. Since we've got her here, let's try something. Let's see. Do I have fancy? Let's look in my bag of tricks. Oh, well, she's a robed character, so I try to pick clothes that are kind of appropriate. She's a priest, or those magic user. So I can put her in either. If I've got fancy robes, I'd like to put her in fancy robes. That's the thing about the bag of holding is sometimes it's categorized, but not completely. And sometimes it's alphabetized, but kind of sporadically. So it's not easy finding. Well, I could put her in these, but I'd rather make her in a hood. I don't want her wearing a hood because I can tell she's a beautiful woman. I'd like to put her in something without a hood. But something appropriate. So, oh, well, that's not really appropriate. Or that. Here we go, fancy robes. Let's take one. I got a better idea. Oh, Miss Roadrunner. My game crashed. Good time to say hi. Over from Crockerade. How you go? How you doing, Miss Roadrunner? I do the same thing when I watch Twitch. I'm either playing a game or I'm watching YouTube. I've got 3 screens and I've always got something. Sometimes I'm just doing work on one, surfing around, researching stuff while I'm watching Croc or someone else. Or thanks for hanging out. They're not bugs. They're features. Bethesda bugs. I'm assuming it's the Fallout 4 that's crashing. We have a right to crash our games anyway. We choose to, right? Well, you know, mod them till you break them. And what's the saying? Save a lot and save often. Exactly. I've learned in these games to save before I open a door. Save before I'm about to do something that's going to create a load screen. I find both these games will often crash when a load screen is initiated. So I do a save. Right. If you mod a game, get ready to save a lot. Yeah. And you know, I learned as long as you don't fire up 50 mods at once, you just disable the last mod you installed. And if that doesn't make the game work again, disable the next mod in the list and just keep going down till you find the one that did it. And then start to install the other ones back in one by one. Any more than 50? I think I'm doing 125 or 6 right now. I always forget to save after exploring a whole dungeon. Oh, right. And then you die at the... Oh, that's the worst. Because there's no doors that you're opening in the middle of a dungeon. So there's no automatic saves. Then you go. That is respectable. There you go. Don't. In a Homer Simpson sounding voice. So I thought if I took all those robes and then came here and gave her one, oh, either way I'm going to have to scroll through. Oh no, I give them all to her. Wait a second, no. I just pick these up. There we go. Okay, so now I got these. So
I'm
now...
right behind you.
Oh, I gotta put that ring
You
on.
lead, I'll follow.
I gotta put that ring on. Now I can change her dress. What's she carrying? Okay. Then I can give her all of these. That's scary. Hope she grows some hair. And then I can take all but one. This way you don't have to scroll through that large number. Oh. But instead, she's not wearing it. Oh. Well, normally that's a good strategy. It backfired, though. Now, if I was using KBM, I could just click on that with the mouse and just quickly drag it all the way over to the left in about half a second. Then lock it in place. That's a much better look. Now hide your face underneath that hood. Okay, there's the stairs. Oh, I'm over. I'm still cucumbered. Okay. These ancient Nord weapons are heavy. And all those shields I picked up. Ebony sword's not very light. That weighs 0. Oh, this is where all the weight is. Yeah, let's put that back on. 158. What did I pick up? Okay, I don't know what I just got rid of, but it got me down to 75 pretty quick. I'll take that all day long. Oh, I lost my setting. How'd that happen? This is what I meant earlier about shutting off the controller so I could activate my mouse. I like that distance right there. I like being able to adjust it on the fly, but I'm not playing KBM. I'm using my controller. Okay. Now that Draugr Lord is up here. But there's no enemies to my rear, so... Last time I came sneaking through here, I didn't aggro him. Oh. Don't trip that. Let me hurry up and get out of the way before you do trip it. Watch. She'll trip it. Well, I would hit her in the face. Oh, she didn't trip it. You gotta be kidding me. Make a liar out of me. So I snuck through here and I didn't aggro. There, he just aggroed. Wow, he made quick work of my guardian. Okay, they're making headway. Then I come in from behind and the death blow. Ebony war axe. Nice. Okay. There it is. But I got backup. I'm summoning, she's throwing ice spikes. There's one way up top there. I see you. I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I think I need to fight these guys at a distance. They do incredible damage. If you fight them toe to toe, I can't take more than like 2 hits, and they were killing me. I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, but when I've got the bow, yeah, see, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to okay, well, let's do. Why isn't that spell working? The guardian spell didn't work? What the heck? Guardian spell's not working. Okay, well, there she is. Oh, she's dead. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know he was an enemy. Oh, man, I'm almost dead. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't fumble. But just have not spent too much time learning it. Too busy crashing in Fallout 4. I use mine as well as the keyboard mouse. I just learned that trick a couple days ago. I realized that I was close like this. Now see, it went, there we go. And I remembered playing a game where I was able to adjust it. And I kept trying the third mouse button, the scroll button, and it wasn't working. And it wasn't working. I'm like trying different combinations, and it wasn't working, wasn't working. Why is the quest marker still there? What's going on? Oh, there's Alvasaur the rat, the cat who was a rat. So what if I pick her up? Why is the quest marker still on her? Oh, there's 2 quest markers. Okay. Yeah, I just and so after playing with the buttons for a little while, all of a sudden the thought just occurred to me, why don't I just shut my controller off and try the mouse And it worked. And I'm like, okay, proof of concept. I wasn't having a brain fart. Then I'm like, okay, let's see if we can go back to controller again. Because I suck at KBM. I'm a controller guy. Actually, first time playing Vegas was my keyboard. Played it again with the controller. And it is as you said, worked. Well, and you know, the purists out there, they don't want to, you know, the PC master race. It's all about KBM to them. And I understand. It's whatever you're used to. When I first started playing video games, I used a controller. And I played a lot. It was all controller. My fingers don't work that well anymore. I got big fat sausage fingers, and I can't even use a typer. I can't use a keyboard without hitting double letters. I don't know how people text on their phone and not hit double letters. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Search the tower, travel to Arkwind Point. Okay, I'm not sure why that quest marker is on Earth. In fact, the sun takes care of our phone for us. Yeah, if you got a problem with your tech, just give it to your children. They'll square it away for you. Okay, so I traveled to Arkwind Point. Won't give me that arrow though. So did that other arrow disappear? Yes. Oh gosh, not my kids. They are great gamers. But as far as software or coding, forget it. Fallout sucks at coding. You want to do it for a career, just basic IT, no coding. It's a very complicated bag of stuff, IT. The more you know, the better off you're going to be. There's so many different languages. I mean, in order to be, and I shouldn't really say this because I don't know, it just seems to me, if you want to be, you know, like a master IT, you got to know it all. There are so many different languages too. I don't think there's anything left. Well, in my day, I knew 3, maybe 4 languages, but that was before there was an internet. I knew BASIC, I knew ANSI Fortran 77, and I knew Pascal. Maybe there was only 3, or I'm forgetting another one. But now you've got all that Java and all that internet, all those internet languages. Oh, and there was DOS. I knew some of DOS. They're just... And if you're doing games, they all got different engines, you know, and languages. Well, I have been on the internet since the 70s. Has it been going on that long? I didn't think there was an internet in the 70s. Well, there probably was, just not in my realm of existence. We didn't even have computers when I was in high school. Ah, that explains it. A university town, yeah. I'm on the middle of nowhere. This is a very economically depressed area. The schools in this area are very low grade. Now this is what this is all about right here. Let's read his diary. Too many words. I'll scroll through it slow. Then if you watch it on a VOD, you can pause and read it. So there's your dragon bone. I wonder if I can put this through a smelter and get the dragon bone out of it, so I can use the dragon bone to make, I need to make a dragon bone dagger and some dragon bone arrows for a collection that I'm doing. Well, let's put it all on. That didn't put it on. I was curious to see what the armor rating was going to be. I graduated high school in '78. We did not have a computer. We had this thing that was like a computer, but all it was a box that had a digital display on it that counted numbers. It was a weird kind of adding machine. Have no idea. No, it didn't count binary. It counted base 10, 0 through 9, and it probably had about 9 places. So you could probably put the decimal place anywhere you wanted to. I don't remember. And it was new to the school, and the teacher didn't find a use for it yet, how to incorporate it in any of the classes. So the year after me, maybe they started to do something with it. And when I went to college after the service in 1984, we were using 5 1/4 inch floppies. Yep. And I still have some of the, yeah, I think I finally got rid of mine. Some of my computers would have a floppy reader or the 3-inch disc reader, but not anymore. It's all CDs and USB and hard drives. Shoot, they don't even have CD readers now. Well, I probably should have said DVD. But I think a DVD will read a CD. At least they used to. Those either. I've got one for this rig. I plug it in with a USB. My son got my old tower, and he has one. I remember the first computer I had access to, my buddy found it in like a dumpster or something like that. It was free, and he was interested in learning. This thing didn't have any RAM. It didn't know it was a computer. Every time you plugged it in, you had to run a DOS disk in it to teach it that it's a computer and how to use its hardware. I think it had 300 baud. And the RAM was, it didn't have onboard, I don't know if it had onboard RAM either. It was just such a beginner computer. Oh lordy, first digital camera I got. I was told I was wasting my money. Right. Hey, I'd hate to be the widow Kodak. Had all their billions of dollars tied up in film. Yeah. Digital just killed the photography industry in that respect. I hope nobody was stuck legally in holding their stock in film. Because you had to know to get out. It had to tank and stay there. I suppose some of your most professional photographers still use film. I'm uncertain. Yeah, let's put this on just to see what it does for me. Armor rating to 120. Rotary dial phones. Yeah. Somebody was telling me how they gave one to a young person and told them to dial a phone number. And they were putting their fingers in the dial and poking the number. And they weren't dialing the number. You know how you stick your finger in, turn. And they watched the person struggle to see if they could figure it out. It couldn't figure it out. I'm sure plenty could, but this one couldn't. Do you have a smartphone? I do, but it's not that smart. It's a flip phone. It's a flip phone. But it is 4G. I do have access to the internet. I can put some apps on it, but I don't. The one thing I really like it for is I can touch the microphone and say, Connecticut, Hartford, XYZ Pizza, phone number, or map, and there it is. So I can drive to it, I can call the phone number, I don't have to, it brings it up really good. I like that. I really like that. But I still don't use it. Very rarely. I go to a nearby state to get non-ethanol gasoline for my equipment. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere in upper state New York. And I'm driving 45 minutes down the road and there's no turns. And I know the gas station is on that road, but I don't know if it's north or south. Just call it up. New York, XYZ gas station, map. There it is. 2 minutes up the road. I didn't drive by it and it wasn't behind me. I find it real helpful for that. That's all I use it for, though. And if I run out of gas, I can call somebody. Okay, let's get out of that crap. I don't like this stuff. I just wanted to see what the armor class was going to add up to. I got 158. I'll take this. My mister does not know how to use the phone. Well, I sent a text message with it just to prove that I could do it. I don't send texts though. I dial whatever on that cell phone and hand it to him. I have in-laws that refuse to even learn how to open up 2 tabs on their laptop so they can click from tab to tab. Long story, there's reasons for wanting to do that. They just don't want nothing to do with it. I tried to get my mother-in-law to do Skype and telephone conferencing across the country with the grandchildren. I told her you can talk to your grandchildren, but they're stubborn. They don't want to learn. I love learning this stuff. Oh yeah, some folks, new stuff is scary. Well, yeah, it can be difficult, but I always figure if someone else can do it, I can do it. I always have 5+ tabs open. Whatever I'm working with. Mostly YouTube, if not more, right? Yep. I had to teach my mister about email. I use the crap out of email. I was trying to master taking photos with my phone and then getting to put them on the computer, but my computer was recognizing the phone, but it was telling me there was no photos in it. So I'm like, well, I know other ways of doing this. I got a digital camera and I solved my problem another way, but I'll figure that out. I like the tabs because if I'm trying to do something on the computer that I don't know how to do, I go to a YouTube video and it'll walk me through it. I'll pause it. I'll do what it said. Then I'll go back to the other tab, watch it for a couple seconds, pause it, go back, and I'll step by step I'll go through and I'll do what it takes to whatever it is I don't know how to do. Especially with modding. Some of the mods were very intricate. The animation mods, long technical stuff, I don't want to get into it. It's stuff I'm not fluent with. I don't do it often. I don't have it memorized. Oh, I'm dropping this stuff. Son of a gun. I don't want to drop it. I work on this thing. I have 4 displays. 4. I thought I had too many, but 3. Well, since the Fasco lately, not as much as I did. They just got to spend time with it. And if they were to find an application that they liked, they would use it. Like, I don't know what he was interested in, but if he was interested in car mechanics or antique cars or building or repairs or DIY, he could find something that he'd really like to watch. And he would learn to use the computer to watch it and learn to navigate. My family can't football. There you go. All he's got to do is Google, type it into Google if he's into playing, betting, or whatever, learning a lot of different stuff, surfing the web, surfing the web. Anytime someone's got a question, what's the answer? Google it. Google it. Type in the word, Google it, and just start reading everything you can find about it. Before you know it, you got 10 tabs open. He plays his games. Okay, does games then. Oh, PS4. Well, he's not learning it because you're doing it for him. I find that to be true with my wife. And I'm a bit of a stinker about it. I make her do it. Because I know if I keep doing it for her, she'll just keep asking me to do it. And it's a bad habit she has. It's not just computers, it's a lot of stuff. She'll ask me to do it. And I know she needs to know how to do this stuff because I'm not always going to be around for her. Who knows? You need to learn how to do this stuff. So I make her do it. I'll show her, and then I'll make her do it. That is what I saw too. Yeah. I think it's probably human nature. That's what you say. Yeah. She gets mad at me sometimes. Why don't you just do it? It'll take you 2 seconds. He says he would just go get the sun. Yeah. It's kind of painful, the learning process. It's a struggle. It's kind of painful. It's stuff we naturally avoid. He says he will just. Yeah, I just read that. But I kind of embrace it. I've thought a lot about it. And I think the human animal, what's special about us, the old thing you learn in school, oh, we use tools, and then they show monkeys using tools and birds using tools. Well, I think the thing that's special about us is we learn tremendous amounts. We just don't learn to stick a twig in an ant nest and pull out an ant so we can eat it. We learned how to send men to the moon. We learned about microbiology and genetics. Oh my God, the stuff the humankind has learned is incredible. And we've only scratched the surface, and we continue to learn. I think that's our purpose, is to learn. That's our purpose. That's what we do. And so embrace that. Don't fight it. I was a professional student, for God's sakes, for I don't know how long. I would have just stayed there forever, but I took all the courses for the most part. Well, within the last 2 years, Crisco gave away millions of dollars, Cisco, of technology for anyone to. Oh. I remember Cisco, wasn't that a software company or something? Years ago in the 90s, they were one of those internet stocks, I remember. Yeah, pretty cool, I thought. Hardware. Okay. I think we bought Cisco at one point. I don't think we own it anymore. Okay, we can cross this one off the list. Okay, that was the right button. That was the right button. No, we want this. Well, we don't need to do this. There was another one. No. No. The Rising. I've received an anonymous letter asking me to help stop a group of necromancers who are planning to. An anonymous letter? I don't still have that in my possession, do I? Well, I think I know this quest. Oh, Helgen, okay. You had routers and such from them. Okay, girl, can you keep up with me? What, are you tired? This quest is a quick one. I should be able to knock it out pretty good. Again, I've got like, I don't know, 20 journals, books, notes in my inventory that I can't get rid of them until I do the quest. And so my inventory is just so cluttered. Close. But something tells me this isn't the right way. Is it over here? Oh, I'm not liking this. I gotta get up there somehow. Okay. Well, let's make let's try to make this easy. Never try Red Dead Redemption?
Huh?
No. It was on my list, but two things. The requirements for that game are a little bit higher than what I have. I got a good rig, but it's 7 years old. So it doesn't quite meet the... It meets the minimum requirements, but they prefer that I have more. Geez, I don't know if this was a good idea or not. Okay, I think I'm there. I'm there. I love this spell. Ah, gotcha. And you know, the other thing about that game, it's a game I like to watch. I don't know if I'm going to play it because I don't like games that reward bad behavior. Like, and I know they're just video games, but still, there's an underlying current that teaches you that it's okay to be bad. nice like I am, well, good luck. It ain't easy being me. Grand Theft Auto, it rewards you for killing cops and beating people up and being a drug lord, and we won't play a bad guy. Yeah, I like to be the knight in shining armor. In Red Dead Redemption, you're a bandit. You're a bandit. Yeah. I and that's what most games are. Games where you fight like this, sword and board, or the pew pew games. That's what you're doing. So I lean a lot towards the Fallout, where you can do all the building, and then there's Satisfactory. It's a factory building game. And then there's Factorio, which is another building game. And you can be the good guy girl. Yeah. Like when I play this game, I kind of don't like to do the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood. But because it's a video game, near the end, I'll complete the game and play those things. But I don't, it just, it rubs my moral code. It trips a trigger. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Can I throw the spell that far down, or do I can throw it here. Go get him, Sparky. Look at all them guys. Look at them all. This is basically a tier 1 quest. What, did I not put my, no, I'm wearing my eminent. Oh. I'm gonna have to go down there and kill them myself? I don't think so. What? There we go. But I really like the graphics in that game, and that's what attracted me to it. And you can appreciate this too, I can tell. The graphic quality of video games is this game too, but Red Dead Redemption seemed to be a step up. But I remember when Pong came out, that was the first video game, Pong. And then 8-bit graphic, and then 16 and 32, and the Nintendo 64, and the 1080p. I mean, you know the whole progression. And you look at some of these, and it's not just the cutscenes, or the cinematics rather. it's almost like watching a movie. Like, let's see. I just played a game. What was it called? Oh, and there's another one I started to watch. I was amazed at the graphics. I didn't write it down. I keep a list, but I didn't write it down. It was almost like watching a movie. And that's what intrigues me. That's what I want to play. People try to tell me to play Minecraft. I go, what are you kidding me? Oh, it's a building game. You love it. Minecraft? It's 8-bit graphic. Oh, they got shaders. No, I looked at shaders. Garbage. I mean, yeah, it's great. I don't want anyone to, I'm not ragging on Minecraft. It is a great game. But if you're talking about graphic quality and resolution, when you draw a curve, it should look like a curve. That's how you test graphics. This is how I do it. You put your hand in front of your face. You look at the fingers. How round is that fingertip? Is it blocky? Does it look like a connected dots? Or is it a smooth arc? If you learned anything about calculus, delta x, delta y, how small are the deltas? That's what I'm into. The resolution. Oh, the game I'm trying to think of. It was a zombie game. It was I got it right here somewhere. I got it for Fallout 4. It was something too. It was the second version. It's a daughter. It's about a daughter and her father's friend that were mercenaries, and there's a blood contagion. Dead by Daylight, no. There's a blood contagion that makes people into zombies if you get bit by one. Standard fare. But she had something special in her blood. She could not be turned into a zombie. And they allowed somebody to die in order that she could live, so that they could use her blood to try to make a serum. And it was a big secret. She kind of didn't know about it, and she had to keep it secret from people. Eventually, oh crud, yeah, we have that. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. I thought the graphics in that game was really, really good. A step up from Skyrim in Fallout 4. Do I know this spell? Yes, I do. As soon as you say it, I'll know it. I tell you what, I gotta stop my recording. I've gone 50 minutes over.